I'm Clint Grover with Never Done Industries, and this is Nitrous 101. Today we're going to talk about entry-level nitrous systems. When you want more power out of your engine, the way you do it is simple. More oxygen, more fuel, more power. Even after installation costs, nitrous will still give you more horsepower per dollar than any other performance modification. And in my opinion, should be the first performance upgrade you make. Here's why. Has this ever happened to you? Don't you wish you could just shut them up? Nitrous helps you do that in a big way. Now this is important. Nitrous works safely on most stock or modified engines, as long as it's used correctly and installed professionally, like by our team at Thunder Racing Engines. What's up? Now there is no margin for error. It needs to be installed correctly. While dry systems are available, we prefer wet systems where both fuel and nitrous are introduced at the nozzle. Here's how it works. Nitrous is made up of two things, nitrogen and oxygen. When you introduce the mixture into your engine, the heat inside causes the nitrogen and oxygen to separate, and voila! Now you have more oxygen inside your engine. Couple that with a little extra fuel, and you get more power. A lot more power. Remember, more oxygen, more fuel, more power. Now there are some myths surrounding nitrous, but here are some facts. Myth 1. Nitrous is flammable. Nitrous oxide is not flammable. It's an oxidizer, and it's not until it's broken down into its base components, nitrogen and oxygen, that it becomes flammable. If installed correctly, nitrous oxide is completely safe as a performance modification.
Myth 2. Am I going to have to use race fuel, or at least premium gas to make this thing work?
Yeah, it's recommended that you use premium fuel. You don't need to worry about race fuel until you're over 100 shot. Now a shot refers to the amount of horsepower you're going to get. 100 shot is 100 horsepower, 50 shot is 50 horsepower, and so on. Now typically on a 10-pound bottle, a 100 horsepower shot will get you 10 to 12 10-second shots. Now you can hold down the button until you're empty, but you'll probably burn up your solenoids. We would recommend a 10-second spray, unless you're getting beat, and then hold it down just a little longer. Myth 3. Nitrous will blow up your engine. No, nitrous won't blow up your engine. It's not damaging or dangerous to your engine. But if installed improperly or misused, it can cause damage, just like any mistuned, supercharged, or turbo system can do. Myth number 4. My car can't handle nitrous. That isn't true. Most V8 or larger engines with stock compression can run up to 150 horsepower shot on premium pump gas. Most 4 or 6 cylinders can use up to a 75 horsepower shot on the same premium pump gas. Now that's true, but I'd probably recommend a 100 shot on a V8 and a 50 shot on a 4 or 6 cylinder just to be on the safe side. If you have any more questions or concerns, hit up the frequently asked questions section on NX's website, right here. Now we got these kits from Ryan over at Nitrous Express. Before you order yours, there's a few things you'll need to know to make sure you get all the right parts. Is it carbureted or fuel injected? Cable driven or fly-by-wire? And does it have a Schrader valve? You'll need to find an easily accessible and secure mounting location for your solenoids. For our purposes, we chose mounting placement here for the truck and over here for the Camaro. Thunder Racing Engines had to make custom brackets to mount the solenoids for both of our applications.
What's up?
From there, we had to find a way to get fuel into our system. With the fuel lines, you can connect into your Schrader valve like we did on the Camaro, or find another way to tap into your fuel system like we did on the Super Duty. You need to find a place to safely mount your nitrous bottle. Make sure that it's accessible so you can turn the bottle on and off. Mount the bottle with the knob facing the front of the vehicle and elevated, like this. Make sure that you mount your tank in a well-ventilated area, or that you properly vent your tank outside the vehicle.
You want to make sure you open or close the bottle all the way. You want to be sure you're getting a full shot of nitrous when it's on. And it's not safe to drive around with a half-open bottle you think is closed.
From your bottle and your fuel sources, you'll have supply lines. Make sure that they're kept secure, tucked away, and away from moving parts. One of the most important and commonly overlooked factors is nozzle placement. The nozzle needs to be spraying into the engine. This is very important. There can be several switches in a nitrous system. However, the most common are the arming and the full throttle switches. These switches do just what they say. The arming switch arms the nitrous system, and the full throttle switch releases the nitrous when you're at full throttle. It's extremely important that nitrous only be activated at full throttle. Don't try to bypass this switch. You've heard of guys blowing up their engines? This is when they do it. You may want to add additional accessories like we did. We opted for the purge system. Now there's tons of other options, so look over them, decide what you want, give the guys at NX a call. They'll be able to walk you through everything else. Also, you may have to make some modifications, special custom mounts, or new lines to run into your system properly, so you really need to get this installed by a professional, like our team at Thunder Racing.
What's up?
Alright, so now that it's installed, you know how to use it correctly. Let's go have some fun. That's why you need nitrous. That was Nitrous 101. If you have any questions or there's anything else you'd like to see us do, leave us a comment on the video or check us out at neverdoneusa.com. A big thanks to our amazing team at Thunder Racing Engines.
Sup? What's up?
Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, the tires were loose that whole time. Yes, ma'am.